again, cause Zsa Zsa Gabor is in the movie.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dun-dun-dun. What is going on, folks? We're back. 3BG. Yay. Naked Gun. 2.5. Smell the fear.
Smell of fear. You know, I always wondered
Who came up with these
what was
titles?
the smelling of the fear and all the rest of it. Here's the thing.
33 and a third, sir. 33 and
I
a
always
third.
laughed at all of the halves and all that shit. That's why when we first went into this, I'm like, what is this? Like 4 1/4 or some shit? They try to be funny.
Two
Like
and a
I wasn't
half.
really sure. But anyway, to anyone and everyone watching this, please like, subscribe, comment away, and please share this if you can. If you can, no, please share it because you love us and you love everything about us.
I think
Anyway, Naked Gun.
Yeah, I think we talked about this in the last episode of the fact that comedy like Naked Gun, you have to have, even with good writing. Hey, that's a nice little graphic.
I had it up last week and you just now noticed it.
Okay.
Why, guys? I put it up
No,
last week. Anyway.
Good writing is good, but you have to have the right person to give or the group of people to do good line delivery. Now,
yeah,
as this episode is coming out, the remake of Naked Gun, well, it's not really a remake, it's a continuation of these Naked Gun movies. And the trailer came out, and all three of us was like, holy shit, this actually looks like this is going to be funny.
Yeah.
And the thing of it is, when I look at the trailer, it's the line delivery of the actors they have in the movie that makes the jokes funny as shit.
The thing is, and you're right, with these movies, and no, we're saying all this before the new one's out, before we can really judge it for what it is.
Yeah.
But what I'm hoping is they're going to do this the right way. When you made Frank Drebin with Leslie Nielsen, what he used to do back in the day was old. He used to always do westerns, and he did like old detective stuff, and he did romance. He did a lot of romance stuff. He did a lot of dramatic roles too. But and so what really works off him is being like the old dragnet type of cop shows, and that's really what David Zucker was making when he made Police Squad.
He's from that era, so
yeah, he was from that era. So a lot of it was like, yes, I'm just a detective. I'm hard boiled, going down the road of Los Angeles. Look at all the crime and scum around me, but it's all right. I am a man of his need. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm a man that knows what he wants. There she is. She looked at me, breasts glistening, her eyes like like they did that back then. Now I don't know what they're going to do with Liam Neeson. I have no idea. What I think they should do is lean into his type of detective, which is 1,000-yard stare. I'm a cop. And I always get I hope they go with that angle of them. They're basically making fun of him. I'm hoping they do that.
But the line delivery for this movie for me,
I'm a cop on the job.
Stationary cop. Thank you.
The line.
When I saw that error, I'm like this. Seth MacFarlane knows what he's doing. We should just let the man take the wheel.
The line delivery in Naked Gun 2 that came from old boy that played the goofy cop in the Police Academy movies that paired up with Bobcat Goldthwait. He plays a scientist. Yeah, like he's a scientist in Naked Gun. I had to pause and laugh because it's the most Gen X millennial ass joke ever. Oh man, is this why you're gonna be on Geraldo? Looks at Frank. My wife is a transsexual Satan worshiper. And Frank is just like, okay. Anyways, and I'm like, it's the stare. He didn't break, didn't crack. He said that shit with a straight face. Number one, to know Geraldo is to know that's the type of fucking shit that will be on the show. No bullshit. It'll be that goofy ass nonsense. It's like, my wife is a transsexual hooker who beats men. What is going on Geraldo this week? Why is this happening? And don't get it twisted. Phil Donahue.
My 5-year-old son is a part of the Klan.
Thank you.
We're talking to him today here on Geraldo. Why is your son so racist? Well, You know what I like about Geraldo? He used to do shit like that. He used to dump that he's Puerto Rican and then became an old white guy. It's one of the greatest things ever.
Guys, a guy that gets a chair launched into his face by the Ku Klux Klan. I mean, come on. Like, thank you. Right there, Sue. You know,
Kendrick Lamar made you a motherfucking sample.
To be fair, Geraldo was very white. When they kill Popo, they kill us in the streets no more. I'm like,
this
whoa.
is why hip hop is such more damaging than any.
When we think of white Mexicans, we think of Geraldo.
He's not Mexican. He's Puerto Rican.
Well, tomato.
Tomato. No, he's what? Eris is making the right face. You know what, Eric, Chris? Here's the thing.
Geraldo, he doesn't care about my fucking damn livelihood. Why should I care about
I understand that a portion of them voted for Trump, but not all of them. Can you stop that? Don't lump them into the same taco. All right, let's not do that. That's racist. Come on. Right there was racist.
No, come on, Chris. Chris, remember, half of them voted for it. All right,
half. You know the ones that walk around white have the last name Garcia,
like Jennifer Lopez.
Stop it!
I like all the white Spanish people with the last name Dominguez and like Santana,
because you got to emphasize
thinking that's on the same. Thinking is on the same level of like McCrary or some shit, like they could be with the white people, like, you know what I mean, like.
Well, much like how Candace Owens thinks she's black because her name is Candace.
Well, no. Look.
No, she thinks she's white because her name is Candace.
No.
There's black Candaces out here.
There are, but she does not align herself with such.
No, she thinks her last name is Owens, meaning that she's going to pioneer. Much like Jesse Owens when he beat all the black people. What did Jesse Owens do again?
Jesse Owens gave the middle finger to
How
Hitler.
Did he beat Hitler? How did he beat Hitler? Stupid bombs. They did it. What are you talking about?
I gotta be real. There is something, just real quick. Black history, real quick. There is something.
Black history is every day.
Yeah, Black history is every day. There is something marvelous about the fact that Jesse Owens more or less gave Hitler the middle finger and proceeded to Usain Bolt the fuck out of those fucking damn white people at the race.
I gotta put it out here. That was a nigga that was out. That dude was outpacing white men in dress shoes.
I want people to understand. Niggas went to picnics and
man was running around in the Tabernacle 5s. Yeah. No cleats.
Thank you.
Outran all them white people. All the Germans was like, "Das ist nigga." You know what I'm saying? They were just like, he was just too fast.
They gave him the Stacey Adams 3s.
Nigga. I'm sorry. That, like, as a kid, you're like, oh, that's great.
The pulpit maxes.
For people to understand. This is how old we are.
Stacy Max 1.
Want people to understand how old we are. The fact that we could look at pictures of our grandfathers and great grandfathers, and they could just be on a leisure in the park in some Stacey Adams and playing football and shit. Isn't there a picture of Martin Luther King throwing a football in like a dress shirt or some shit?
I will never get over the fucking lie all those black people born before 1963 said to us, y'all need to dress up like they did back in the day. They was getting their ass beat. What you talking?
Also,
that motherfucker a 3-piece suit and 120 in the shade.
Thank you. I know that they were fucking sweating them suits out. Ain't no way. Nah, bro.
Cleaners, them cleaners bills had to be.
Thank you.
Okay. We said on a past episode of 3 Black Geeks that yes, global warming has changed up the whole game when it comes to heat and all the rest of that shit.
Yes,
but I still must have to say this question: even before global warming beat the shit out of America, beat the shit out of the world, how did our grandparents do it? 90 degrees, not a fan in sight.
They had a handkerchief. They had a handkerchief and wiped their brow and kept it moving.
Long sleeve shirts and shit.
Not to mention, Folks was built different back then.
Look, we said as much.
Look.
You're
I
right.
said
You're
everybody
right.
like,
You ain't
yeah,
lying.
we were
We
strong
was
back
built
then.
different.
Somebody like that. We were strong back then. We didn't have houses, nigga. That's why.
Hey, look. My great grandfather had.
We have flushing toilets.
Hey, look, my great grandfather. No bullshit. We use this meme all the time. He literally had them civil rights fingers. Get like that.
And Chris's ball pushed the shit out of me laughing when I said, she's like, yeah, he was a sharecropper. Ma, just say he's a slave. Boy, stop it. She's like, stop it. Like,
No. She got on me.
You're like, here's me. She was a slave. No.
No. She laughed when I said. I was like, look.
Lie.
I
had him in my family. They were slaves. No,
I told her that because I said, look, yes, they were sharecroppers, Mom, but understand, it's slavery with extra steps. All right.
See, D beat me to it. No. See, D beat me to it. He beat me to it when he said that. Because Chris, what I was about to say to your mom, though, when she said all that, I was about to say servitude.
Hey,
we had like
I was really gonna say it with a question mark.
Here's how
he beat me to it. That's you know what he got it. I'm like,
here's how fed up my grandfather was. My grandfather, my mom's father was about picking cotton because he again North Carolina back in that time you picking cotton like that's just what the fuck it was. This man said fuck this bullshit and left Henderson and went straight to DC. No more, I'm out. Fuck this shit.
I think one of the funniest things when I found out the patriarch of my family is a Native American, so we don't know how
the one black family that has Native American in his family.
No.
I found out we did.
You found out that that's the branch in our family is actually a Native American.
Wow,
it's kind of cool, but whatever.
Nice.
Because all the family's black, you know what I mean? But we was like, that's why we yellow. Anyway, so but anyway, what we found out was he was one of those Native Americans they were trying to brainwash, and he escaped. Now we don't know how he escaped, and he was on the lam since then, and he ended up having like 18 kids and shit. You know how that was back then.
FBI
but anyway,
didn't catch him?
Huh?
FBI didn't catch him?
FBI, nigga, this is like the 1800s.
Oh,
you talking like, dog, this is after this is post-Civil War. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
This is when niggas weren't free all the way yet. All right, listen.
You just go 100 miles over and you're free.
System.
It's like
this is when the word engines was still in vogue. So
fair.
All I know is this. All I know, what I was told was this. He escaped. Now, how he escaped, I don't know. But because D is a weeb and he has ADHD, you know what I thought? He escaped like Kiryu and Yakuza 0, just running, punch, go to the next stage, throwing people to the wall, running to the Hold on. You see he's going down like some stairs. All of a sudden you see him escape. It's like a one floor shack. That's how you do comedy like you do here in Naked Gun. You have to be very, very funny with your visuals.
Our man Frank Drebin is a bit in the crossfires of some real life shit in this movie because Frank is honored for taking down 200 drug dealers. And when he said he ran over 2 of them, I was like, I feel they were 200 black people, and I don't know how to feel now because this is like crack era still. And it's like,
well, first off, LA. So yeah. Second of all,
you see what I'm saying?
Also, if you're not OJ Simpson, yeah, you would be one of the.
Okay, look, guys. I got to be honest with you. This is the best I've ever seen OJ Simpson. You know what? I don't know why white people are scared of him. It's not like he's going to ever have oh my God.
This man had.
This is probably the greatest picture of OJ Simpson I have
put this on a shirt. I need this on a shirt.
Inside baseball. This was OJ the night before he did the deed.
I need this in black and white, and I need West Side Gun. Boom, 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 boom.
D. I already gave you the idea. Put it in black and white, parental advisory, and black out the eyes, and put it on 3BG IG.
I thought that thing was dead.
Is it dead?
I thought it was. We ain't doing it no more.
We should.
No, they do it. Everybody does it every now and then. I just don't do it like crazy because people
oversaturation.
That oversaturation. People always pick like it's a parental advisory.
Your whiteness is showing, people. Stop
being there. How you black and so
porcelain
white?
is spilling out.
Also, I gotta admire. There's something also I admire about movies of this time is that whenever you get somebody non-SNL related doing an impersonation of the president, their Bush is fucking hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. Like, oh boy, that plays fucking.
They got the mannerisms down. I mean, everything.
It's
The hand gestures.
George Bush to me.
Bush Senior, not W, but Bush Senior.
Bush Senior, much like Bush, like his son, I felt like they were very easy to mimic for comedians.
Dana Carvey nailed Bush Senior. Like,
not gonna do it. That crap.
It's the aviator glasses that nails it for Bush Senior.
And it's a look. And you're talking with this Southern slang, even though you were raised in Connecticut all your life.
Well, you know that anytime that somebody has like a very distinctive voice, it's like stupid easy to mimic it.
You know the other thing that's funny about this? How we saw in our lifetime Barbara Bush becoming the ass of every fucking joke. Barbara Bush did nothing wrong to no one. By my account, shut up. By my account, she never called no black person nigga. By my account, she looked like she did. Let's just be real. She looked like she said, "Paul, he running."
By all accounts,
she looked like she said that before.
No, but by all accounts, she never said super predator.
Yeah.
I mean, look, as somebody that likes Hillary,
fair
point. I like Hillary, but you're right.
She never said. She never said it.
You know what?
Looking white.
I think that what sets her apart.
But it came from a Democratic wife, though.
Because Nancy Reagan had
something to think about.
She had Just Say No. And she was very
no. Nancy Reagan had a throat that wouldn't stop. What are you talking?
Well, no, I was getting to that. I was getting to
iron.
That. What are you talking about? Like, I'm sorry.
Russia had the iron. Sorry, the USSR had the Iron Curtain.
The US had the iron throat.
She had the iron. Thank you, Chris. You said it first. She had the iron throat.
Side note. There is something.
Ain't that amazing? Nancy Reagan, 1973. Ain't that amazing?
You know what?
Ain't that amazing,
I want people to understand. Next to Nigga Navy on Twitter, the Nancy Reagan shit, we took that shit too far with Black Twitter. And I loved it.
Told us that Nancy Reagan
had the Gawk 3000. God damn.
You waited until after she was gone to tell us this.
That's a Quincy Jones shit.
Well, here's the best part. All of ancient Hollywood coming out telling everybody. Rob Reiner was out there. Nigga, when we saw Nancy.
Right. And I've been waiting, baby.
Now, I want people to understand something. Because, again, we're good at segues here. Let's talk about Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Was in this joke for 2 seconds.
No matter.
I am old by the fact that I can recognize her.
Now, I want people to understand she was the prototype for Kim Kardashian, but had talent. But she had talent though.
She worked for it.
Yeah. No, here's the thing. Zsa Zsa Gabor is old Hollywood. She is. What I'm saying is she's old Hollywood. It's like she put her 3-year bid in Hollywood to doing some bullshit movies. Granted, one of them was Moulin Rouge, so I get it. But then all of a sudden she was just a chick that was like, "Hey, I'm super rich and I'm a starlet," and that's the thing that she just rode.
Put it this way: back then. Some people just had gimmicks.
Yeah,
and that
she had a gimmick.
Yeah, it was hers. I'm foreign. I have a rich husband,
darling.
I have a rich husband.
Bradley, I do.
You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing with her, Green Acres was a big thing for her too.
Also,
that did a lot for her back then.
And Sue would appreciate this. She was in 2 pretty decent animated movies in Rescuers and Rescuers Down Under.
That right
there.
Was she was
Dumbelina?
Yes, she was one of the. I think she was one of the. She did a voice in Thumbelina
that was anamorphic and a little bit too sexy, if I remember.
Yeah, but like the
She was
rescuers,
number one.
like people forget like the rescuers and rescuers down under. She was
Yeah.
the big name for those movies, and to be fair, it did help those movies in a way.
I would
because of that.
say not Kim. Kim is way too low, and that's insulting Jaja.
Okay.
If anybody, I would say Sofia Vergara.
Oh,
And the only reason why I would say that is
yeah.
because Jaja is foreign.
Yeah.
She fits that stereotype for men to think what she is. And Jaja fit, you know, I'm foreign. You gonna pay for this pussy. She fit that mold very well.
Hey, look, I saw old pictures of Jaja. I see why. I understand.
She was a very
I understand the game.
I understand it. I understand it.
I understand the game.
You know,
I'm not.
How many quarters?
I want people to understand. These are the 7 husbands that she hooked up with, and they're
7 husbands. Jaja had 7 husbands.
Bergen Beige, which was from 1935 to 1941. Conrad Hilton from 42 to 47, so it's about 5 years.
Really?
George Sanders from 1949 to 1954. Herbert Hunter from 1962 to 1966. Josh Costin Jr. from 66 to 67. That's the shortest. Jack Ryan, 75 to 76. Mike O'Hara, 76 to 82. Felipe de Aba got annulled because it was just a one-day wedding. And Frederick Prince Asshult from 86 to 2016. That's her longest marriage, and she died. That's the reason why that ended. That's crazy.
Jaja became one of the first. First off, anybody want to know, she's Hungarian.
Yeah,
she's Hungarian. But really, what is she was like one of, I would say, yeah, in a weird way, she was one of those celebrities where their act was who they were at all times. And yeah, that's interesting. How do we Jaja Gavor?
I only brought that up because in the beginning of it, you see her tap the thing, and in my head, I was like, I keep forgetting Jaja was in the pop culture zeitgeist in some way, shape, or form. Even if it wasn't in a movie, she was in a TV show in some way, shape, or form. Because wasn't she in an episode of Fresh Prince at one point?
What wasn't she in?
Yeah, so it's like
she was in an episode of Martin. Now that you say that, yeah.
Oh, let me go to the 90s. No, just Fresh Prince and just Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince. Kind of shocked him now. And she was in Pee-wee's Playhouse, which makes perfect sense because who wasn't on that show?
I remember her on.
But no, like that opening of Naked Gun 2.5 had me in tears because that part of the police siren inside this woman's womb. And it pops out like a baby, and the doctor's like, "Oh shit!"
When I saw the slit, I was like, "No!"
I saw that, and I said, "Listen, 16-year-old me would have been on the floor crying."
I was laughing. I'm sorry. That shit.
No. I got that. No, what I got out of 40-year-old me was, ha. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm just sorry because for me it was okay. No. Oh my God.
To be honest with you, given the canal that it was going through, it could have been anything.
I thought it was going to be a butthole.
Yeah, I thought it was.
If this was the 90s, yes.
Hey,
yes.
look.
90s.
To be fair,
no. If this was like
early
mid-90s, no, 93. If this was 2 years later,
no. Let's be real. If this was the late 90s, that was definitely going to be a
late 90s.
butthole.
Yes, for sure.
Let's be real. Jim Carrey said, "Hold my beer" in Ace Ventura when Nature Calls when he came out that fucking rhino asshole. That I swear to God, that is genius. Side note, I watched Old Living Color.
Asshole.
I watched the old episode of Living Color. Jim Carrey doing Pat Boone had me on the fucking floor dying. I forgot that he did that shit.
Jim Carrey doing who was his name? Jim Cordich, where he was like, wow, Jim, you did. Yeah, I took my family all around the country like this. Where's your family now? They all died.
They all died. You have to, and no, the thing is, you have to say it with a straight face while you're acting that out. and you have to look at that with a straight face and try not to
I
laugh.
swear to God, I could not be the fucking key grip on In Living Color watching that shit because they
I
will
couldn't
fire
even
my ass for laughing
Some
so
things
hard.
I couldn't. Some
No, you
things
can get
I
away with it
couldn't.
on Living Color. If this is SNL, oh yeah,
Oh,
Chris,
Lord
you're
Michaels
done.
would have told me to
Lord
get the fuck
Michaels
out
would
the.
have fired you off
You
rip.
won't stop laughing, and you're not charming for that. Wait a minute, but that's all Jimmy Fallon did. He was the last one, and he messed it up for the rest of you. Go,
I would say, Lauren,
Keenan, get him.
like Lauren, have you
Come
ever
on, man,
laughed?
move, yo.
No, seriously, Mr. Michaels, have you ever genuinely laughed at something?
I made Chevy Chase go away, and I can make you go.
But you didn't make Chris Farley go away.
Oh, I made him go away.
You did it. I told you he did it. Told you it was Lauren Michaels.
Lauren
In
Michaels
the basement.
did.
In the basement with the cocaine.
Lauren Michaels laced it with dirty cocaine. Son of a bitch.
I made look. I don't know how we got to SNL.
No. But
Well,
seriously,
I got the SNL because I told Chris, I said, no, you could laugh on In Living Color being the key grip. SNL, however, you would have got fired for chuckling.
Side note, again, I like Leslie Nielsen's sort of visual cues because when he's fucking trying to limit up that fucking lobster and just
seeing the claw just come around like that and then pinch. By the way, the pinch followed by the stock woman scream.
him opening up the fucking bathroom door and busting old Bolster.
He got two people. Get away from me, man. I got you. Pop. Get him. Frank, you got another one.
Let me ask you, gentlemen, this. Between the opening from Naked Gun 1 to 2, I still like the first one better.
Yeah.
2 goes by very quick, I will say. It
does. It goes
not
by
to say that's a
quick.
bad thing, because it doesn't overstay its welcome.
It goes by very quick, but it's also not as memorable as the first one.
But they have stuff like this is memorable, Eris. He's Caucasian. Caucasian? Yeah, a white guy, a mustache, about 6'3". It's an awfully big mustache.
Giant and shaman.
I laugh so hard at those dumbass shows.
It's stupid. It's what I told you. No, it's what I told y'all about this movie before we started recording. I said, guys, look, like 25 minutes in, this is a dumb movie.
Oh, it's dumb. The thing that gets me is this. So all of the Captain Planet villains are in one room, head up by Robert Goulet, by the way. One of the greatest Canadians ever to be made. But
was it smoke? Hiss or some shit?
It was smoke.
Yeah.
Hiss,
kaboom, spill smoke.
Spill smoke. And they had all acronyms for this shit.
I want people to understand. I just want people like D is not lying on the Captain Planet level of villainy because I want to again product of the time because let's be real. Besides fucking corporate greed, this was your next best step on that. Which ironic enough, because isn't there a character in Captain Planet that like Hog's greed or some bullshit
all
like
of
that?
them, all
Yeah,
of them
Hog is
me.
greed. A
All
lot
of
them
them to
are.
me
They're
are
cartoony
connected
villains.
to-
That's right. They're cartoony villains in Captain Planet, but they are representative of the real world when you look at it.
Like Meg Ryan, like to me.
No, hold on. Not just representative of the real world, Chris, but if you really think about it, life is now imitating Captain
It
Planet.
is. Oh
Exactly.
my god!
Look at our
Like
look at the
me-
current administration. Whew. Dude,
Like
I've
to
never
me,
I've never seen a super poor man's equivalent of the Principality of Xeon ever in my life. And here's the more tragic
General.
Here's the more tragic
Xeon
thing. This is the more tragic thing about about this version. At least the real Principality of Xeon had characters that you somewhat liked. They're yes, they at the end of the day they're terrible people, but you can like certain aspects about them.
Yeah.
This one, on the other hand, nobody is likable.
Pete has got this crackhead rumble row, and I'm like, what are we doing here? Like
He's supposed to be the one that you
Why
like.
would you say him rumble row?
Why would you say?
Why would you
Row?
make him rumble row? I'm so
it's
sick of your shit.
military.
Chris, no, Chris. Now I gotta ask you, who's Dozel?
Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell.
No, he's not.
No. Speaker Johnson.
There you go.
I guess.
No, McConnell is Tuberoff, and that's after calling me sir.
Jesus.
No, man.
Why?
No. He's no. We forgot. Mitch McConnell was Palpatine. That's a whole different universe. Oh, what? Mitch McConnell is it?
No, I was just keeping it the Gundam. All right.
I know, but
hold on.
that's truly the
Hold on,
Emperor when I see one.
Palpatine in Return of the Jedi or Palpatine?
Rise of Skywalker.
Ah, yes.
Period.
That's
Oh,
what
he's
I'm
Rise of Skywalker right now
He's
because
Rise
he
of
literally needs
Skywalker.
like a little thing jammed in his back so he can.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Ray. I had you buffed somewhere else and nowhere. It was all a part of my plan.
I like how we have reached.
Yes, and somehow you became a Jedi. All a part of my. I said it's all a part.
No, D,
all a part of
D,
my plan.
D, in a last-minute rewrite, you became my granddaughter.
Yes. It was a last minute rewrite. I have to actually be honest with you. This, there was a lot of faults with George and the way he wrote, and I had my feelings toward it. But the rewrites, just the lack of understanding of the universe is the thing that. Anyway, Ray, as you see, it's you have to be a part of the dance.
And the surprising twist, recent events have made Hunter Biden Qui-Gon Jinn all of a sudden. Because holy
I
shit.
I really feel like that. Shut the fuck up.
Hair's
We would
too
not
short.
make this two
The hair-
episodes in a row.
The hair's
Well,
too
we
short,
let-
Chris. Hair's too short. He can't be Qui-Gon. His hair is too short.
I'm sorry, man. Who knew a white crackhead would be spitting bars? And I'm like, this nigga spit.
First
Holy
off,
shit.
Chris, he only did cocaine. He did crack back in college or some shit. I never did that shit since then. Stop calling me a fucking crackhead. Second,
I've never seen a guy describe the ebbs and flows of crackheadom in such a succinct way that I'm like, you know what? I empathize with you, sir. I understand how you got hooked on crack. But anyways, but nah.
Hey, Priscilla Presley, I got a question. So, was that the face you made when Elvis was on top of you? I am not even look. That's mean.
In heaving sweat.
That's mean. That's a very mean thing.
The heaving, thrusting sweat of Elvis Presley.
But that being said,
Gross.
I think Priscilla Presley was actually very, very fun in this movie. No, seriously. In all three movies, she's very fun in this. And because I remembered how her character was in the little bit I saw of what Pam Anderson's doing in the new one, I feel that Pam Anderson is going to be the funniest person in the fucking movie.
No, what?
Because here's the fun thing about Pam Anderson. Real quick, hold on. I finished. No, let me finish off real quick. Because the funny thing about Pam Anderson, and this is just D, she's not terrible. Period. Oh yeah. D's making fun of Pam Anderson. You know that her skin looks like a orange that's been left out in the sun too long and really needs moisture. I make fun of how she looks now, but I never made fun of how an actress she was. I thought she was always fine. I actually watched VIP. I don't know about y'all two niggas. I watched VIP. I wasn't alone. Good. I liked VIP.
You know how much I had that shit on in the back? Okay, this is where here's where this is the era
I felt so
in which
alone. I feel
I
feel connected now. I felt so alone for years.
The era in which I kind of, in a way, just decided to watch VIP was when I was working the video store on Saturday and Sundays, and it'd be on Fox, and I just have it on his back. It was on Ion. I was watching it on Ion, and I was like, okay, I understand why people like VIP, but it's not really a great show. But it's that it's that weird Baywatch like trash TV kind of thing where you're like, all right, I see. Okay, cool. I understand.
And I just gotta be real. A part of me is actually very excited to see her do comedy like this
Mhm.
because I think she can actually do comedy. Like I said, Pam Anderson is not bad. Like I think because of her boobs and her, getting getting caught with that sex tape, that kind of boxed her career in. You know what I mean?
Because she was just well after that. I mean,
And
that's the real,
look, she purposely looked like tits. Let's not do that. Let's not act like
yeah, it was her.
She
it
didn't
was,
do
yeah,
it to
her,
herself.
Her,
All right.
yeah, her and Tracy Bingham were in the basically. You're just
Here's the
tits.
difference. Nobody was calling Tracy like that. I don't know. I feel like black people we vouch for her even though she didn't care about it. It's like,
She
hey
really-
Tracy, she like this. Hi.
Tracy,
Like, that's all we like.
Tracy was a black woman that hung
listen.
around a lot of white folks and not
Listen,
black people.
I just wanted to say real quick, dude. If Pam is gonna do it in this new one, as long as she plays it straight and with no makeup, she's gonna be hilarious.
You think it's gonna be no makeup? They're
Come
gonna
on now.
cake her up. I think they're gonna cake her up.
I think they're not. I don't think they are. I don't think they are.
I don't know. We'll
Or you know what? You know what? It's gonna be a happy medium.
It's gonna be a happy medium.
Happy medium of like natural makeup, and yet
And like I
she's
said,
smeared off like a good portion.
And I know I'm mean when I said that about her, but no, for real, she wow, that was like I hope that ain't melanoma, but it looked like like look, age caught up to her. That's all I can say.
I mean, look.
But I will give Pam this. People still love her. She shows love back. And like I said, she has never been bad. I think, like I said, I really felt like her career got stalled because, when you're a playmate and you show your titties one time back in the 90s and they're that big, dudes are going to be perverts for the rest of their life, especially back then. Especially back then. The way people say, well, oh man, you gooning? Shit, you don't know what it was back in the 90s. It was pathetic the way the way they try to flaunt Pamela Anderson's breasts out there.
I love the man.
It was not, sir. We lived through that era.
No eras. I'm saying it was pathetic how the means that guys went through to see the crack.
To Dee's point.
It was heavenly though.
To Dee's point, I love the man to death. But the most egregious shit ever, here's Stan Lee's ass. I got a new gimmick, Stripperella.
I'm gonna show you.
Why do you make Stan sound like Vince McMahon, Chris?
Because he did in that moment, he sounded like Vince McMahon when he was pushing Stripperella. No bullshit. You had to be there.
I need you to push him up. Higher. Yes. We gotta show these people that we mean something. Spike TV will last forever.
I have never seen.
Make sure it happens. Excelsior.
That is the most happiest. Look, Stan Lee's a happy guy, but the way he promoted Stripperella like it was the second coming, you had to be there. Cause holy shit, man, that man was pushing Stripperella like it was just.
True believers, do you like boobs? Do you like Pam Anderson?
Oh, he was gooning.
Did you have a magazine where the magazine pages were stuck together, you nasty motherfucker? Because I know you did.
Nah, because
I'm just bad. I'm just bad. Rash on one head, paper cut the other.
I'll tell you something. If you
got
had
the videotape, it's like there's nothing on it, but you know what videotape that is, and nobody else knows it.
I don't.
You got one of them, did you? Nigga?
I don't king shame niggas, but it's like, bro, if you own a Maxim magazine and stuck together, what are you doing with your life?
Desperation level.
No,
that is desperation level.
Serious? No. That with the pages stuck together. That
stop. No.
Pages stuck together.
No, it's not. No. First of all, JCPenney was the first step.
Yeah.
Maxim magazine came later, sir.
JCPenney's, then Sears.
You gotta work the way up.
King was there because King, the next step was porn.
King is there if you
next step is hardcore.
King
porn.
was there. King was there if you had access.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. To me, King is after King. No, you're just porno after that. It ain't. Say this. No. It's like you did cocaine. Now in the order. You got to do heroin now.
I gotta be real. King Magazine fucked me up on some black women I crushed on. I swear to you, it's one thing to crush. Look, you crush on Reagan Gomez. It's like, all right, cool. She pops up in King Magazine. Now your head is fucked up because it's like, oh, she's in King Magazine. Damn.
Could have been worse, Chris. Could have been Smooth Magazine.
Ooh.
What's wrong with that? Well, no. What's wrong with that? Here's the problem when you have. This is the problem you should be talking about when you look at the King Magazine. They got you thirsting over a girl you don't want. I will never forgive you, King Magazine, for putting that junk out with Lisa Ray. D wasted time. I'm gonna keep it real, full chest. I wasted time beating my dick to that shit.
D had the good Vaseline out that day, and
I think I hated myself. Just dry. Ah!
I'm going to sleep.
a bunch of Gen X niggas was fucking having their way with that fucking magazine that day.
Oh man.
Good night.
Real talk. If you would now, Lil' Kim put it in her lyrics for a reason because it was actually true. A bunch of niggas in jail had the Lil' Kim spread.
Who did?
Off of King Magazine in there.
Who did?
A lot of niggas in jail love Lil' Kim back in the day. Back in the 2000s, that was their number one. Because, you know, they all got locked up in 95, so that was the only woman they knew.
Guys, here's the big question, though. Did you like my man, the
Shout out
police?
to the How Many Licks video.
Did you like my the police sketch artist who was a furry when Ed was going through his fucking drawings? It was a fucking lion with a whip. I swear to God,
the
look
line
at
the whip one had me crying. I was like, bro,
Stop. No. Look behind his head. Who the fuck was on the wall?
Hold up. Which is the better chalk outline, this or the dog and come to America?
Dog and Coming to America.
The
Nothing will
dog.
ever beat that.
The dog,
No.
because they pointed out, but no, how did the person get up there? No, all right. First thing first, ladies and gentlemen, for y'all that don't know, for all of you that don't know,
it was the chalk outline on the cane.
All right, for all y'all that don't know, that is George Kennedy. George Kennedy is an Oscar award-winning actor. An Oscar award-winning actor. He is picking up a picture of a looks like a lion rat woman whipping a man in a chair. And for the 1990s, that's a nice ass.
Dude, how about this?
So-
Go back to that picture. Go back to the picture. Go back to the picture.
I don't know what the hell is going on.
Question. Why does she have two?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Why?
Okay,
did you
I
have
get the
two?
whip. So is she gonna choke him and jerk him? No. Yeah. What is the okay? How much he's paying?
I really need to know.
That's the bigger question. How much is that man paying for that shit?
Also,
That
again,
looks like an expensive. That look like an expensive.
also, I gotta ask this. All right, hey, white guys, you need to explain to me your kinks because this is like, in this era, that's expected. Furries are a big deal. I would expect it. But hey, 80s, 90s white guy, what the fuck is going on here? Because there was somebody in LA that was trying to get that shit popping off like that. I know somebody was trying to do that.
The small road I work. Let me be fair here. I don't kink shame, but I don't.
No, I
don't fuck with furries. I don't fuck with.
I don't.
I think all of you are fucking weirdos. I keep it a buck. I do not want none of you to get hurt in none of y'all shenanigans, nor do I want to hear y'all niggas moan when y'all fuck, because everybody can hear it, and it's disgusting. White people, you are disgusting. And yeah, a couple of you niggas that do it, y'all disgusting. But look, the point is this. I don't kink shame now.
No risk, no
Shut
reward,
the
G.
fuck up. Who put that up? Who put that up?
No risk, no reward, sir. No risk, no reward.
Here's my thing. I don't kink shame. But the little bit of the road I walked down of knowing about furriness and all the rest of that, the anamorphic, I want to bang it shit. Yeah, Bugs Bunny started it, but it ain't where it ended. So it's always been this weird thing of actually, you know what? Period. Man, you, all of us. anytime we create anything that comes close in our image, do you know what we say? Do you know what we say? Can I fuck it?
Yeah, that's usually the first.
We all
option.
do that. They all do it. So even when you draw,
Where is the hole?
I wonder if I erase that and make her bend over her father. How that look? See,
They're doing it with
that
Robot.
forever.
They're doing it with Robot.
You see how easy that is?
So, but here's the question.
yeah.
Here's the question. In what type of world in the 1990s created this though? You gotta understand. That's level.
I like how
it came out.
No.
That is something. That is a drawing that would have came out like in the early 2000s, and we would have been like, "Oh my goodness!" Not in 1991.
Hey, I love how Frank was like, "Hey, let's get a sketch of that guy," and he sees the picture of her fucking tits out, and he's like, "We need to go ahead and get another sketch artist here." That man did not give a fuck about doing this.
What I also like is that we got to see 3 DLC. We got to see 4 DLCs. The first one is OJ and his regular shit like that.
Okay, cool.
The other one is, of course, this one.
Mexican OJ.
Of course, we got this one, which I say is just the hard. Is the hard?
Yeah.
And finally,
the best image.
Join
ever.
the army because OJ said so.
OJ Simpson.
I need this. I need this one on a hoodie.
What I'm saying is that
nigga Navy.
What I'm saying is this is OJ in the back of that Bronco, the AC. He was driving the Bronco. I'm Senor OJ now, AC, driving to Mexico.
Give me that 10-1 AC.
I knew
we can make it.
Shout out to RIP Malcolm Jamal Warner because he played AC in the OJ show, and yeah, that was a sad moment this past weekend hearing that. I was damn, Malcolm Jamal Warner's gone.
I know
that is crazy, man. Damn shame.
Evil world.
You know what you're gonna hate me, but I need to lighten the mood.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't do that. No, it's Malcolm Jamal Warner. I love him too much.
Black excellence.
I know. I can't do that.
The all-star.
Yeah, I won't do that. It was a very tasteless joke. Okay, Chris, now that you did it, I can do it. You know what they said on the shore?
Look, I can see their parachutes. They're okay.
Yeah. Do you know that Malcolm Jamal Warner is everything good Bill Cosby was in the 1990s until now? I'm dead.
And now that he's gone, we can throw him in the trash.
Who?
No.
Bill Cosby?
No, yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh God! I know you said Malcolm Jamal Warner. I was like,
why would I say that?
No.
Why would I say
Theo.
no, sir?
He was a teacher.
Sir, why would I say it? Why would I say that about the man who came to work when Eddie Griffin didn't?
Oh, Eddie Griffin's hanging out.
I'm like, what did he say? Fuck me.
Because he's the one who said it. By the way,
Yeah, sure. That is actually true. That is actually very true. That is actually very true. I didn't want to do it. Krista Wood had pulled up the scuba.
Look, I found out today that fucking Malcolm Jamal Warner was with Regina King for a good 4 years, and I'm like, holy shit!
I didn't know that either.
I was like, goddamn, dude, like you were batting 1,000 on the fucking black women you were with, goddamn. Like,
wait a minute, why did y'all break up? We had a miscommunication. Yo, dick small, nigga. Why you gotta say it like Riley? That's my normal voice, motherfucker. Yeah, I had to leave after that. Like, I feel like Malcolm Jamal Warner is a stand-up dude, but that was the first time in his life he just left. Like the keys was down there. He just left the house. Stuff's still in there. They divorced. It's like everything in the house is yours. You can just keep it.
Just go ahead and keep it. Just go ahead.
He just moved.
Hey, yo. You want to talk the moment when they were in the they were finding out the guy that blew up the factory, right? And he was like, yeah, he's at this address. Huh, it's the red light district. I wonder what you were doing there. Here's Ed. Sex, Frank? Not right now, Ed.
Now's not a good time.
Now's not a good time. But nah, the thing about he was Kid Philadelphia from West Virginia or some shit.
Nah, he was Kid Minneapolis.
Kid Minneapolis.
No, you didn't get him. God, we gotta find that. Somebody find that damn. We have to find. I was trying to actually find that one, man.
Hold on, hold on. Wait. I just had it up. I
don't have one that has the Kid the Kid Philadelphia.
So it's Kid Philadelphia. Like, all right.
Nope, I ain't got that one either. Yep, look like we fucked up on that one.
Hold up. Hector Savage from Detroit, ex-boxer. His real name is Joey Chicago. Oh yeah, he fought under the name Kid Minneapolis. I saw Kid Minneapolis fight once in Cincinnati. No, you're thinking the Kid New York. He fought out of Philly. He was killed in the ring in Houston by Tex Colorado. You know, the Arizona assassin. Yeah, from Dakota. I don't remember if it was North or South. North. South Dakota was his brother from West Virginia. You sure know your boxing, Frank. All I know is never bet on white guy. Fucking O.J. Simpson in the backlight.
That was the best thing. OJ was like, yeah, you're right. Whatever on that one, man.
He said, never bet on the white guy.
Never bet on the white guy.
Oh, man. That, and then when it comes to the next scene, again, OJ had it's the visuals that makes it work. Frank is narrating where they're going, and they're driving in the middle of Rome with the Colosseum in the back, and Norberg is looking back like, all right, like...
They have a couple of sight gags. The couple of sight gags in this one was weaker. That's why the first one was a little bit more better. But the one that they did in this one that I really like is actually in the credits. If you go to the credits, you notice that they start just naming off shit that ain't there. When they get to the grips, they go best grip, boy grip, dog grip, she grip, dat grip. What the hell is a grip? And right beside that, what the hell is a grip? It says the grip is the one that holds all the stuff together on the stage. And then they had another one. They would say general purpose, general this, general meals, that general. And then at one point, they when they were naming off people in the movie, they didn't have like janitor or something. They had like the quote of what they said. Like a good example, you're on my crotch. And you had the dude who played that right there. I was like, that's actually kind of cool. They had that throughout the whole credits, man. And then they had what it credits like the people that were talking, the people that didn't, the people that didn't talk, but they were in the background, the people that didn't do nothing at all, but we liked them. Like they had the whole look. I thought that was genius. And it's something that I always like. They didn't do that. I don't think they did it in the first one, but they did it in this one, and they did it in the third movie, and I think they did it in Spy Hard.
Well, hey,
in one of those, it was another Leslie Nielsen movie they did that in. I don't know which one it was. Though.
It's like, hey guys, play our favorite song. Ding dong, the witches dead, the witches.
Okay, stop. That was the biggest laugh that D had in this whole movie. Okay, let me make it fair. A lot of these jokes are very funny jokes. Much like Family Guy. Very clippish, you know what I mean? You don't have to look at the whole thing, you know what I mean? But they have very funny jokes in, so I'm just listening to it. Like, play the song for me. Don't worry, don't do it. God, I fucking fell out on the ground. Boy, I was not ready for that. And it was a brother doing it. That's what made it even funnier to me.
He had the head bop and everything when he was doing it. That's what.
Oh God, I forgot. That was funny as fuck.
It's like, hey Ed, I need your help tomorrow. You and Norberg need to meet me here. Why is Norberg in Detroit? Just have a plane ticket and a pair of pants.
I like how he got dragged. No, they're like, he's getting closer. And he got it in a couple. Step on it. No, and then he slid and went right under the bus. Now, here's the thing I like about it.
Long-term booking.
Norberg is underneath the bus. He didn't see the sign. He just heard ding, and we saw Detroit, and he was like, no! He didn't have to see the word Detroit to go, fuck, get me. That was funny. That was funny.
Hey,
if
I
you
like
hate
how-
OJ Simpson, that was your part to love it. But if you
OJ gave us those great Hertz commercials.
Hey Chris,
And she bad knees and all.
Man.
Hey Chris, this is how you do it. I can't believe it was her. It was like a dream. But there she was, just as I remembered her. The delicate, beautiful face and a body that can melt cheese like a sandwich from across the room, and breasts that said, hey, look at these. She was the kind of woman that made you want to drop to your knees and thank God you were a man. She reminded me of my mother. All right. No doubt about it. Hey, Frank, snap out of it. You look at her like she was your mother, for Christ's sake. I'm sorry, I couldn't get last part right.
Nah, it's when
the moment he said that, I was laughing.
Eris, that was something you would have did to me. You would have tapped my brain to know what I was saying did it, make it a full circle joke. The fuck is you doing? You look at her like it's your mama.
Did you laugh? Did y'all guys laugh at how fucking Frank was trying to be the friend that's like, oh man, I envy you and Edna, and Ed's face is just increasingly getting violent the whole time.
Okay. I hate niggas that do this shit. You know what? Sometimes I envy you and Edna. You have the same person every day for over 30 years. You wake up, you eat with her, sleep with her, make love to the same woman. You spend every possible waking moment together, while I'm out running around with a bunch of 20-year-olds who only know what
a good time and cheap sex.
Sex. Girls who can't say no. Girls who can't get enough. More. It's your turn now to wear the handcuffs.
It's the foaming of the mouth because it's like,
Chris, welcome to being a married man. Get ready for them niggas to act like you're going to do that. Here's the thing.
I'll just say this.
Yes, when you say it out loud, yeah, it does sound like it sucks. Shut up. But here's the thing. I chose that, bitch. You over here fucking 20-year-olds and go like, oh my God, this is fun sex. Why you listening to that old man music? It's a Tribe Called Quest. You ashy nigga. Bye. I talk to you tomorrow.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, that's your life.
Let me tell you something. If you ever want to go through, I mean, I'm a rookie at this, so pardon me on this. I just feel if you ever want to have a trial with your significant other, go on a cruise for a week. You'll learn a lot about each other for 1 week confined in a room on a boat. You can't go nowhere. You learn a lot about each other in 7 days. Trust me, it's great.
Yo, Chris, brother, look at me. You just said that out loud. You about to know how good your wife's ears is when you get into an argument. So you just telling everybody about what the fuck we do on cruises now, huh? I didn't do that. You did it. Thank you, Eris. You did that.
Fair.
My brother in Christ.
That's fair.
Do you know that black women's ears have tendrils inside them?
Son. You are married to the quiet room.
I'm just saying, nigga. She got King
Okay.
Kai.
The quiet.
In her ear, she got the little twitchy jones like King Kai got. She can broadcast.
No, you need to understand something, sir. You're married to a
Get
black
broadcast
woman. You're married to a black woman with a good job. She has hearing like a quiet place, all right? The slightest pin drop, she gonna hear it.
I mean,
you want to tell them what we do in quiet rooms, motherfucker?
You gonna tell what we do in cruises?
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's gonna be worse, Chris, because she gonna come out of nowhere with no warning, no heads up, or nothing.
Drop kick. You over there
I did nothing.
That's you.
I love you.
What are you talking about? I'm gonna listen to the whole thing. What you talking about? You ain't say shit. I'm listening the whole time. You want to go to your grandmama's house? That's what I heard. Shit, you gotta say louder than that. I ain't hear that.
Can I confirm or deny I had a moment actually like that?
Was it on the boat or off the boat?
No.
That's what we call a good comeback. That was what we call pop. That came from the corner.
It was before that. It was a moment. It wasn't nothing bad or anything, but it was like I made a joke and it was just like I had to defend that joke. Said joke, and I had to defend.
Because black women, you will make a joke. So I'm pussy, right? I'm pussy.
Thank you.
I'm pussy.
Like nobody said that.
I didn't even say all that.
I like how black women do diss to niggas all the time and then act victim. But look, the point is,
don't you love me anymore? But nah, like
3 black geeks respect black women.
Habibi firebombing got a missile to. If them robbers come through, then I guarantee they give it a.
Yeah, we do. We absolutely do. In no way, shape, or form do we disrespect them at all.
Them niggas in the gutter now, aren't they?
Niggas hurt.
It hurt.
Niggas hurt.
Speaking of work, Robert Goulet playing scumbag boyfriend is hilarious. I love him. I love it just the whole time. It's just he plays, I think D said it best, Captain Planet villain very well.
He was very obviously, but you know what the best thing he did was at the end where they knew they was running out of time in this junk and they had no idea how they was going to end this. Oh, what, David Zucker, you did? Anyway, this is what he pulled a gun out, fell out the window, hit the awning.
All right.
Fall down. Huh. All right. One step. Lion.
To be fair, I laughed my ass off at that because it's like that's funny. It's stupid, but it's hilarious.
No, Chris, that's not just funny. That is Simpsons funny.
No, it's Simpsons funny, and it's family. And hold on, and I will go that far. It's Family Guy full circle because you remember what they said in the beginning of the movie that there was animals that escaped from the zoo.
They'll say that early on.
So they said that early on in the movie we saw a giraffe. That was funny too. We saw the giraffe run by. But anyway. We heard that early on in the movie. So yeah, you totally forgot about the whole animal escape. So with my man, live, turn, run, like, yo!
And they're back.
I love it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That is how you tell a joke.
Because I am also still have the emotional moments of a kid. I laugh at Dr. Mannheim getting everything under the bucket, getting lumped on his head when Frank was trying to break out from the fucking shit.
Yeah. He tried to he got him on the stage. He pushed him off stage, ripped his pants. There's always
No. I'm talking when they were tied up in the I'm talking about when they got tied up in the warehouse.
Yeah. Hold on, where's that line at? I think where's that line at? I don't think it's on here.
Nah, my nigga Ed. But he was like, all right, I'm tired of this. Yes, the badge is off. We're going to go mano a mano.
John Everyman now.
The John Everyman.
Dude, he proceeded to beat the brakes off of him.
Nah, it's the reaction, right? And Frank is like, all right, he's had enough. And you're thinking Ed beat the shit out of this dude. My man fucking clocked the shit out.
Even OJ was like, no.
All right, pick him up and get him out of here. We need to get him out of here. Christ, he's heavy.
Dr. Mannheim.
Mindhammer. Dude, Mindhammer's subplot is still funny because of course, it's an evil twin that has a shitty wig on his head in the most Scooby-Doo.
And not just any terrible wig. We're talking, God.
That's some Kojima shit.
No, not a terrible wig. It's when you go through the create a character section and you pick wig number 5. That's what that was.
The wig, the hairstyle in Mass Effect that nobody picks.
It's not even the fact that nobody picks it. It doesn't match anything.
Hold on, you muted, D. You muted.
I said it doesn't match anything.
I would say the one that like it quaffs over, and that's the one that nobody picks. That one.
One that has no physics, by the way.
I mean, the Clint Howard. Nobody wants to be the Clint Howard in a video game. Like, come on. I like Clint Howard, but nobody wants to have that hairstyle in the video game. It's just no. Unless you're doing a joke playthrough, then that would be hilarious. But nah, like that
which makes me laugh. I'm sorry to segue this. That makes me laugh because one of the best creative characters I ever seen to me was Saints Row 3. And I played part of the new Saints Row game, which by the way, I wasted so much time. But that was a good 2 hours I'm never getting back. And thank God it was a trial junk. But it's amazing how less you can do. You know, on Saints Row 3, you can make yourself purposely an old looking person with poopy ass titties and all that. You can't do nothing like that now. And that's the restriction of freedom that I'm talking about. Y'all they made sure they had all these millennial Gen Z characters that only boomers made, clearly wrote about, and they put in that game, and the creation was very stingy. And I was like, I thought this one was like, yeah, this is gonna be about us and all. Like, that's so bullshit. I hate that so much. I don't know. I had to get off my chest. That's just something that always bothered me, man. But whatever.
But Hector Savage, rolling up in that apartment. Oh no, also good visual joke from Priscilla Presley. When she takes her heels off and she goes from being Frank's height and she's like 4'11" and shit walking out the kitchen.
That's funny. That was kind of funny.
That's funny.
the what I like
kind of true to life a little bit.
The one joke I liked, of course, because we was trying to figure out what was this sex scene. Because the first one was the giant condoms. We was like, what was this sex scene? This sex scene was Ghost, where they was making fun of Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore's junk. Which, Chris, good God, do we do Ghost? Because this is like our third time crossing the plane and we seeing Ghost.
My wife, who is not really a big fan of like older movies unless it's the right one, Ghost is like her top 3 favorite movie of all time now.
I don't know. I think about it, but whatever. But what made it so funny for me was, of course, the jokes they did with the clay and all the rest of that. Yeah. But it's Leslie Nielsen with his shirt off. He's 60 at this point.
Leslie Nielsen with the Schwarzenegger bodysuit.
That's what I'm saying. All of a sudden, you see the Schwarzenegger body. She's all pressing on him. I'm thinking they just pointed back at Leslie. He's like, like, I am impressed with whoever's pecs are down here.
As men, we tend to have the internal confidence of thinking that we have the Arnold.
I would love to see a scene like that in the new one, where it's like they do that with Frank, where it's a bodybuilder, and they go to Pam Anderson, and it's clearly a black girl's body, and they did the same.
I swear to you, D, if we go see that, if we go to that screener and it's that, I'm gonna be in fucking tears. Like, God damn it, D,
see, those are the jokes you do. Here's the thing, and because I know there's going to be a lot of people that's going to come out of this new one that's going to be way too hard on it.
Oh yeah,
these movies aren't good.
They're silly.
Not supposed
they're
to be
silly.
Good.
They're silly fun.
It's like looking at an episode. It's like looking at an episode of Freakazoid. Okay, it's going to be a lot of heavy references and a lot of silly, stupid shit. So yeah, it's like I said, you're literally looking at an episode of Freakazoid.
Also,
so that's kind of what you're dealing with on that type of wacky.
Him and Hector Savage fighting had me dying because, again, it's silly shit. But the moment that they're fighting over the gun and they see fucking Priscilla Presley like naked in the shower and they just stop for a moment, I was like, that's actually it's silly funny.
When she started singing the song, he was on there singing with her. I'm like, of course. Of course.
Hey, he put that fire hose on man's fucking. No, oh, actually, no. Here's the visual that's kind of funny to me. If you ever had a hair dryer blow in your face, that shit is hot as fuck. I like how he blew that shit in Hector's face. He's like, ah, shit, my face. And then he threw the hot towel on Frank's face like it was a fucking snake, and Frank was like, ah!
It burns.
When he put the hose in his mouth,
Hey.
and like I was like, this is the very standard 90s shit where you always do that balloon effect to somebody's body. That was like you call the makeup artist, he's like, oh shit, this is gonna be the best 3 days ever. They're gonna pay me on scale.
Hey, he sat there and told Jade, you don't want to go out there until they clean the carpet.
Clean the carpet out there.
It's the pop like oh, that's crazy.
No bullshit. Yeah.
I mean, now can I be real, gentlemen?
Yeah.
This movie is most definitely a quick watch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, it is.
Yeah, because it's like, I think to what D was saying, it felt like I ain't gonna say they ran out of ideas. I think they were just like, all right, we clearly kind of were a little uninspired, but not really. So let's just put this out and just see what happens. That's really kind of what it feels like. Yeah. Granted, the movie made money, but still, like it didn't, like compared to 33 and the Third, which I think for my money actually had something going for it in so many funny ways.
Mm-hmm.
Even with what this movie did, it still made a lot of money back then. It made close to 200 million. Like, so that says a lot about just the viability of what they were doing. Because even with it not being as hard hitting with the jokes as the first one, it's very Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze. It's silly as shit.
I wasn't ready for that, man.
No, it's just
weird. I was not ready for that.
In other words, it's the movie with the most fights.
Yeah. It's silly as hell, and you just go with it. And because the actors are carrying the material, it's like, well, yeah, it works in a weird way. Still, it's like you don't feel like
$23 million budget, $192 million it made. That is very impressive, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For a movie like this and the way it really was, it was actually not that bad. You did pretty good on that one. I mean, I remember the third one. Yeah, the third one did good in the box office too. But I remember the third one actually did better on home video.
Oh yeah,
that's what the third one really ate up on.
I mean, I feel like there were things in this movie that I forgot about, including the fact that like Weird Al is in the movie briefly inside the police station as like a convict. It's kind of like a blink and you miss. Like, hey, is that Weird Al? It is Weird Al.
Didn't know that. I didn't notice he was in the movie.
Yeah, he was in it.
He was in it. Yeah, he was in it. Yeah.
Also,
police station thug.
Police station thug.
I mean, it's that, and also, like I said, I kind of forgot about the Mannheimer. Is it Mannheimer?
Yeah, Mindhammer.
Mindhammer, like subplot, and I was like, oh shit, that's right, because they had to swap them out because those damn Democrats.
Which, by the way, he said the best. I mean, Leslie Nielsen said the best line in this movie when he went on a whole MLK I Have a Dream speech and said that he said, "Look, I'm not going to be able to, like, I'm not going to get there with you, but I hope for a future where the Democrats can give us a candidate that's worth voting for."
Yeah,
dude, did you like the George Bush? Bush was clapping and he goes, "Hey, wait a minute!"
Like, wait a minute.
Isn't it funny?
Oh my God.
Life, y'all.
And then 2 years later, it came true. 2 years later.
A man from Arkansas who can play the shit out of a fucking saxophone.
No, you got to say it the right way. White man from Arkansas that played the saxophone, smoked weed, loved barbecue, and fat white women. Pretty much a black man became president in 1993.
Charmed the hell out of black people. Arsenio Hall.
That too. I mean, you won with just playing the saxophone and smoking weed. So,
because folks, you got to understand, Bill Clinton.
I'm sorry, Eris. I'm sorry. Y'all still saying that shit is the most cooningest shit to me. No, we smoke weed, y'all. Like, stop that.
No, but you know what it is.
So did George Bush Jr.
No, but here's the difference. George Bush Jr. was a C student.
No. But to your point, Sue, though, if we're going to be real, it hit to the thing of Bill Clinton for the first time was the hip Democrat.
He was the cool. He was the cool
Democrat.
Listen. He was the biggest, the biggest easy layup the DNC ever had in the early.
I mean,
90s.
he hit to the MTV generation.
I wouldn't go that far because
he was.
No, he wasn't. The Democrats saw him as a risk because they never got nobody as young as him.
Yeah.
But guess what? The Republicans, they learned from that when they decided to go with the orange turd.
But here's the thing. Also, too,
in 2016, might add.
But they had the Russians help them.
But
you know that doesn't.
The semantics, Negroes.
Semantics.
That's
semantics. Okay.
Like semantics, black.
It's like this. How many voting booths did they really hack? I mean, come on.
Also, hold on. How many emails did they really pilfer?
Nah.
Hold on. Stop. I have to get this off my chest. So when you gonna release that Epstein file? You know what? We heard you, American people. We released Hillary Clinton's emails. We did it. We finally did.
Nope. I'm gonna answer that question for you. How long did Detox take to come out?
Oh, fuck off.
How long did Detox take to come out?
Here's the sick part.
That's how
Donald Trump is gonna be dead in the ground before they go. Well, he was on the island with Epstein. Yes, we know, nigga.
Well, that's what Rupert Murdoch put out, because when you fuck with other white rich people, you find out. Because Rupert Murdoch was like, "Oh, you're coming after me? Bet." Put it out there, Wall Street Journal.
Hey, Rupert, do it. Do it,
we are
Rupert.
on the best
you know
side.
You want to get that nigga killed. You can do it, nigga.
Yes,
we are on the best side of FAFO right now, witnessing everything on the outside, and it's beautiful.
D put out that meme. We the nigga on the ground eating popcorn while the fucking two people fighting on the. It's fucking rich white people fighting other rich white people. We're just watching.
And you know what we getting?
I want to be the Anaheim Electronics, just handing them both a mobile.
Here's a gun. Have fun.
Remember, guys.
Here's mobile suits. Go at it.
But remember, guys, despite us sitting there just chilling, laughing, we're still getting this. You know, it'd be fun, black people, if we actually come together. Now, what we thought of, we had this whole weekend that we're going to go to Trump's base down in Mar-a-Lago. And we're going to
also white people.
I hope there's a civil war. Just white people fighting each other, not even black people. Niggas are not taking part in it. We're just looking at each other. We're just looking at a whole bunch of fat white people who were really definitely going to the military, but their grades weren't good. Versus a whole bunch of white people that don't like going out in the sun. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Blue hair and gender is getting misrepresented left and right. That's what we want.
In other words, this.
Yeah. That is how the Negro race will win, when we truly don't give a fuck. Anyway, so anything else to say about this movie? So we wrap this shit up. That was it. All right, that was
OJ built a gun on a roof, and that was actually a pretty funny sight joke. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I gotta admit, and I have to admit, OJ, I know you're going, and yes, I will have to make this very clear.
Going too soon.
I will have to make this very clear. He did it. 3 Black Geeks, all in agreement, says that OJ Orenthal James Simpson did it. We don't know how he did it, but that nigga did it.
D. Here's the thing.
But that being said, Chris, he still holds one of the rookie records in the NFL that has to be respected. I really need y'all to understand that the juice was the juice. Anyway,
I want people to understand the black community has always known that he did it. We just was like, hey,
we knew it.
Hey, give us a mulligan one time. All right.
I will go this far though.
I personally was in that crowd of black folks that didn't care because I didn't want my soap operas messed with.
That's fair.
Personally felt that OJ, I went from OJ didn't do it to OJ possibly did it to OJ did it, but I don't think it's in the idea that we think he did it.
Like he was this big criminal mastermind.
No, like I hate going on my wife's theory that his son actually did it and he was the one that took the fall
Shit,
of it.
God damn.
I don't know though. It's a good theory though. It's
Holy
a good theory.
shit.
I don't want to say explain it, but basically his son committed the crime and OJ was the one taking the fall for it. But I think it's something like that. Like we don't know the full scope of what happened, but now OJ's dead. Why does it matter? Nicole been dead for over what, almost 30 something years. Why does it matter? The Goldman family got their fucking money. Why does it matter?
Actually, they never got their money.
Oh, good.
They never did.
I'm sorry. I know that's fucked up, but good.
Even with them, because here's the thing.
OJ got his Heisman taken away. Fuck y'all. That's why.
Because my thing with the Goldman family, I know Jesus Christ, we've been all over the place. But anyways, like even with the Goldman family,
movies
it's like
all over the place. What are you talking about?
Yeah, even I think my issue with the Goldmans is like I get it, justice for your daughter, but it was the asshole way they went about it is kind of what rubbed people the wrong way. Because it's like, did you have to go that way with it? Because I get you need to get your money civil trial, cool, but like, did you have to be an asshole about it? I think that's what rubbed people the wrong way.
If there's anything that rubbed me the wrong way, and this is going to sound like wow, I didn't think about it deep, probably from y'all, is that I forever, as much as I do admire Johnny Cochran, I will never forgive him for making black people fight each other. The fight of you ain't black if you don't support this type of thing, he used that to the advantage of OJ. He used that we get fucked by the justice system all the time to back a person who can afford to get out of messes like that. And to this day, we always get celebrities that don't deserve to get off the hook getting that same type of treatment that OJ got. I hate that. I don't know if Johnny Cochran was the one that started that shit, but to me, that was a patient zero type of deal, because every black celebrity gets that same treatment, no matter how they did it.
Yep.
We just seen Puffy. People want Puffy to make it out. People wanted R. Kelly to make it out. I told this to Eris. It hurts my heart that I have to say this straight up because I still love his music. Fuck you, Dirk. Go to jail. I love Dirk. I love that little nigga. Go to jail. Go to fucking jail. And then I gotta look around. Man, free my nigga. Free my nigga. No, go to jail. Sometimes
people gotta go to jail.
I don't think Johnny Cochran was the one to do that. But that, if you look at it a certain way, black people changed at that point too. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but like I said, overall, I enjoyed Naked Gun too. Like I said, it's a quick watch. It's funny. It's silly.
Now, something more tangible to get in next week. Guys, it's time for us to go back to the jungle. And sometimes we gotta be a different person than what we was when we went out there. But sometimes your people get stuck out there, and god damn it, we need you to get them out of there. Because there's nobody else that can get them out. DJ Sue knows that person that can get him out of there. What's his name, DJ Sue? Who's the only person that can get our people out of the jungle when we need them?
That is one.
Everybody.
That is one. Jonathan Lowenbrow Rambo.
Ooh.
You see, we already did First Blood, where we saw a guy front flip right out of a helicopter. We seen him on a dirt bike hop over a mattress. We seen Brian Dennehy run. Hilarious.
Yes.
We seen somebody almost die from a shitty bomb. And we got to see Stallone act. Go home, man. His blood was all over me. I can't. I get for the bag, man. You got no legs. We had to see him act. And in this movie, you know what Stallone did? He put on 20 more pounds, got more ripped, and 20% of that acting disappeared. This is when Stallone became the Stallone that we all know.
Bear in mind. it's 3 years
Mhm.
after.
3 years after that little town of Oregon lost 2 people, but they never recovered financially in that county.
We fast forward to 1985. My man,
Another summer.
my man, John Rambo in prison breaking rocks for 5 years. Dude was breaking rocks for 5 years straight. Colonel Troutman visiting him probably on a regular and said, "Look, Jonathan, I got a mission for you. At least I know where I stand. I don't want to do it. But Johnny, you really want to be here for another 5 years doing this?" In a weird way, it's like the movie was saying, "John, we can't continue the movie unless you say yes, you'll do it."
Press start. Press start.
Press start.
Continue. Press start to continue. Press start to continue, John. You're
We
fucking
can-
this up.
We're not going to
You can't go nowhere until you
We are
press
not
button.
going to be on attract mode, demo mode for the next 2 hours.
We ain't doing this shit. You have to press X. Shit. So yes, the next movie
Rambo
what we are
2.
doing is Rambo 2. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. All right.
It's gonna be fun.
Gonna be fun. It's all right. All right, let's get out of here. All
Guten
right.
Tag.
I'm sorry, what? Guten Tag?
Hey.
What, nigga?
Sorry, random.